Hey everyone, we're coming up on the end of June here, 2024, and I was going to turn you around and show you some of our peppers, give you an update on part of our growing season. We're by no means done. We're still planting some late ones. So anyway, and excuse me, it's hot. We've been working hard trying to get this done. Tiffany's just been planting some tomatillos. I just direct seeded the last round of summer squash. It's hot. It's been dry. It's been hot. So let's take a look. So as you can probably tell, up there on that end is where we started planting, and over there, and then we worked our way down to here. And this was the last ones in this section, other than we got a few rolls up there we squeezed in. And then we're finishing up over there. And we got another plot behind the barn. And for anybody that wants to know, yes, this is a lot of work. Yes, sometimes we think we're crazy. Yes, it's a lot to harvest. Yes, it's a lot to weed. And I'll turn you around and show you something that needs to be weeded right now. We ain't had time in the last few days to do any weeding much. What we do is we come through, and as we're walking through, we always make sure we stop and pull a weed or two. So let me show you. Bring you along for this weed. Look here. Look at this weed. It can't be there. It's gotta go. And out she comes. We just take them, throw them out in the aisle, dry out, and we'll sweep them off after they're dead. So we are in kind of what we'll call our jalapeno section. There's other stuff in here like Anaheims and stuff also on down this way. And then up this way we start working into cayennes. And then we move into our habaneros. And there's some stuff mixed in here, you know, poblanos and so forth. Down here is some of our oddities, Rhizomacedonian, Pasilla mixa, Pasilla azaca, maybe some Pasilla bahio, I'm not sure, I can't remember that one. Cyclone, Miles Red Hot. These are kind of our Italian section, and some bell peppers in here mixed in. Down here we have these little guys are habanadas right here. That's our little row of habanadas. And these are this is kind of our not hots. So we got Trinidad pimentos there. And over here we have, so this is Beaver Dam. So these two rolls are Beaver Dam. So they are hot. And there comes my Tiffany. Got a plant down there, it ain't gonna make it. So I don't know what's happened, if we got something stepped on it or if the heat got to it. Don't know, but that little guy is not gonna make it. Nope. So
happens to be a super shepherd.
These things happen. Now up here we start moving towards our super hots. So these are not super hots, these are cornitos. And then we got 7-pot yellow there. Excuse me. We got some 7-pot primo chocolates. We got 7-pot evergreen. Not getting down looking at every one of these, but 7-pot primo red roll. 7-pot yellows. Should be in our scorpion section here. Now that's actually chocolate bootless CS, white ghost pepper, And I would imagine we got red ghost and yellow ghost there too. Excuse the cough, guys. Sorry. Red Trinidad scorpions, yellow Trinidad scorpions. Them plants are looking beautiful. Look at that. And Butch T scorpions. Up here we got some primatalis, and we got some golden primatalis and some chocolate primatalis. Those are purple bubblegums. That purple plant, that real pretty skinny one. And we got some pumas, and this is one we've nicknamed Relic. As you can see, we're still in early stages of this cross, but it's a puma cross. That one has exhibited more of a green leaf structure, where all the rest of them basically have exhibited a purple leaf structure. So it'll be interesting to see what we get out of these. So I gotta do some harvesting, got market tomorrow. I guess I could go over a few of these with you. So this is a Pili Pili, it's a habanero type. Just love the way these plants are looking. So exciting. You gotta keep your eye on it. That grass don't belong in there. So, orange habanero. More orange habaneros. Red Trinidad Congos, and much more. So here is hot cherry peppers, and I pick a few of these early to relieve stress on these little plants. And I got customers that like the green ones, so it's a win-win. I treat these kind of like I do a jalapeno. There'll be a lot of them come off green. As the season continues, they'll start to ripen, and that won't be long, because I'm already not picking nearly the amount of fruit that is setting. Look in here at this. Look back here. But got customers that thoroughly enjoy these guys, even in the green stage. So helps me out to help them out. And look at this. Beautiful. That one's starting to get a little bit of a blush to it. Up under here, guys. Wow. I ain't sure what you all do, but picking on some of these varieties early helps the plants to grow, take stress off of them. I've been doing this for a few years. Shockingly enough, a variety I really haven't done a whole lot of that on is my poblanos. And I've never really grown a great poblano plant. You know, good looking plants, nice pepper yield, but nothing that I would go, ooh, look what I did. It's just okay. I've always settled for planting more plants to get the amount of fruit that I want off of them. So this year I have picked blooms and picked blooms. Now I'm not picking no more. The poblanos from here on out do what they want to do. But I have picked and picked. Let me turn around and show you my Red Rocket Cayennes. Hey, what do y'all do? Do you pick blooms? Do you not pick blooms? Have you tested it? Have you checked to see if it helps? I know on cayennes it absolutely helps. I've tried cayennes not picking the blooms when I planted them and just letting them grow, and the plants don't grow. They just produce tons of fruit and then they kind of stall. So I've also tried them like I'm doing them this year, and like I usually do them, is to pick all the blooms off when I plant them. Every little teeny tiny bloom, and definitely don't leave a pepper on it. And then I usually come back through, and as I'm weeding the first couple of times, I pick the blooms off again, and then I just leave them alone. That's where I'm at now. My cayennes, except for the last ones I planted, we just planted about another 100, and that was for, we'll do pepper flakes out of those. We sell pepper flakes through our Etsy store and our website, and locally through a couple of farmers markets. Technically now 3 farmers markets locally, and some pop-up markets that we do locally. So we're putting some extra in because we sell a lot of flakes, not just cayenne, but cayennes we sell a lot of. So we put some extra ones down. We had some extras that didn't sell, the plants, so we just planted them. But look at these red rockets. I've been very impressed. I grew the red rocket once before. I just didn't pay no attention to it because sometimes a variety gets lost in the jungle of everything else you're planting. And I do the cayennes the same way. I pick these early peppers off. I got customers that beg for green cayennes that do not want ripe ones. And so I'll pick some of these early ones off. Now, just a matter of another week or two, I wouldn't be able to pick enough green ones. Wouldn't be able to sell that many. So right now I just pick what I can sell. And you can look at all that fruit on that plant, and look at the blooms and the young fruit that's already starting to come back to replace what I picked. And with these cayennes, I don't know if you've ever grown a good producing cayenne. There's some real nice varieties out there, but they absolutely produce insane amounts on these higher production ones like this red rocket. And they can set fruit. Sorry about the camera, guys. I'm trying to multitask. They can set fruit, and before you can turn around, that fruit is already up to size. So it don't hurt one bit to pick a little bit. Now, if all you want is red ones, I'd probably just pick the blooms off for a few weeks after planting and then leave it alone. But we can sell the green ones too. And I usually pick a variety and keep picking green ones for a while, and then let the other ones start to go ripe. So by ripe, it means go to its final color. So these red rockets' final color is red. Over there I have a golden cayenne, which I bet you can't believe is a gold yellow color at ripe. And I have several other red cayennes, and then we got a purple cayenne, and I should have some Buena Mulatas somewhere. Buena Mulatas do a nice little color change as they go through their spectrum to their final ripeness. So I got all different short shapes and sizes of cayennes. And check out this one. Check that out. Love it. Show you something cool. Details. It's getting good fruit set already. Probably go down through here, probably every one of these plants has at least one on it. And they're setting a new flush of blooms right now. Sweet. I don't know about you all, but pepper season excites me. So this first row right here is Serranos, and this is a later planting. Now this middle row is Tampiquino Serranos. So we've got a good local market that loves to buy Serranos. So I come through each week and pick out some of the bigger ones. Look at that guy. It's a nice one. And they get to where they're shortly, they'll grow way faster than I can keep up with. We overplant serranos. Overplant means I plant more than I need. So that early in the season, I will have plenty to sell. And then later in the season, sorry about the camera. Later in the season, I'll have more than I need. These little plants out here haven't been doing that well compared to them up there. So fertilization on this corner, this edge, isn't as good. So I got to work on that next year. Come on. Okay, I'm done. Gotta clean these, box them. So I'll show you what I got. Not a lot. I got about a 1/4 bushel peppers today. So it's about 1/8 of a bushel and about 1/8 of a bushel. These are some early Anaheims. They're the Highlander variety. These will get bigger as the year goes on, but I ate 2 of these last night. They were delicious. These are some of our Degato jalapenos. These are beaver dams. I picked them early. You can see they don't have enough leaf cover and they were starting to blister. So we'll eat them. And then some early jalapenos. These are green, well, they're green / black. That's their immature color. These are Pasilla mixae, I guess is how you pronounce it. So, all in all, I'm happy with this early harvest. I probably could have got started putting peppers out about a week earlier. Would have been a little bit further along than this, but it's the best we can do. And we start with habaneros and some super hots instead of our hots, they take longer. So it's all in what you do. We should start picking sweet peppers here, maybe even next week, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. All right, guys, we'll do some update videos as we go. But that's it for now. Let's end with a view of the orchard. So we have an orchard over here, one up on the other side of the house, and I guess we'll actually stop with looking at the peppers. Okay, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. I think you'll love it. It's going to have a great grow out season. You'll get to see this thing turn into our pepper jungle later in the year. Appreciate you watching. See ya. Thought I'd give you a little bit of bonus footage. Check that out. This is our other pepper plot.